That is crazy. That's so cool.
A lot of miles on one page red.
Oh yeah.
Do a bathroom rental.
Yeah, that's cool.
Welcome back to another episode of Blue Collar Garage Culture Shop. Today we're headed over to Sideshow Fabrication and Paint in Edmonton, Alberta to check out some of the cool projects that they're working on and to check out some of the awesome products that they put out. Next, we're headed over to 380 Motorsport and Custom to check out their cool shop and some of the cool projects that they've got going on. Christa reached out to me a few weeks back asking if I wanted to come take a tour of their shop and meet Chris, the owner. We toured around their shop and hung out for the whole afternoon, and got to see some of the cool projects that they're working on. Their paint booth, their mix room. They do some cool stuff like Cerakote, pinstriping, and gold plating. Okay, so we're here at Sideshow Fabrication and Paint, and checking out what they do and what they got. And I got Chris here, the owner, and he's going to walk us through and show us what he does.
Well, let's start. It's not just me.
Yeah.
I have a crew of people that do things.
Yeah.
So, well, we do golf carts, but this is my personal one, getting it ready for on the 10th at the Speedway Market.
Yeah.
Because we have a booth there, so we'll be there at that race car speed show. We have this Mopar right here. These are people that work here. Nope.
So working on this Mopar here, what are you guys doing with it?
1974 Mopar. We're doing absolutely everything.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've used 3 cars to graft this into one because you can't really find parts.
Yeah.
We've had to take these upper inner fenders, upper firewall, and everything all around from a different vehicle, graft everything together, get it an epoxy. Because now we're getting to the point of setting up the motor, the transmission, all that kind of bullshit that goes with these builds.
Right.
We've also had to carry on from inside, from the rockers, all the way back.
Okay.
We've modified the windows because we're going to get rid of the rag drop. We've shaved the bumpers, we've sucked those in, and we're going to kind of do a resto mod, but not really.
Okay.
Just like a semi-resto mod.
Cool.
We have all the suspension and everything ready to go.
Yeah.
And then we have this right here is a Model A. Fiberglass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nothing in it.
Right.
You know, it's just a work, right? So the frame's been done. It's an old Speedway chassis, but everything's been redone, remodified. Motor mounts has changed, new transmission, absolutely everything. So we're in the process of taking this, and we're going to 24 gold plate all the chrome on this and go black with a wild paint job. And then we're sending this out to Chilliwack to get the upholstery done.
Nice.
So
all of the hardware and stuff like that's getting gold plated?
Everything. Lights, suspension, motor mounts, and we're also running a high-rise intake manifold.
Yeah.
Dual EFI and velocity stacks.
That's cool.
And the stacks will be 24 karat gold.
That's really cool.
We have different rims upstairs because these are shit rims for roll around.
Right.
We got bias ply white walls.
Oh, that's cool. That'll be a sweet ride.
It'll be groovy.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It'll be different.
Yeah.
We also have over here an old 65 Mercury. Once again, this is 3 vehicles grafted into one.
Right.
And we kept the old inline because sometimes it's nice not seeing LSs, 5 liters, and small blocks.
Yeah.
Because this is just pretty nice, right? It's been painted. It's Cerakoted.
Okay.
Because we do a lot of Cerakoting in-house here.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be doing the roof white.
Yeah.
Inner fender wells white, and the rest of it here. And then it'll be flaked and paneled and everything on the roof. We had to make a box for it because, you know, we're still looking for a tailgate. If anyone has a Mercury tailgate, please contact us. We're looking for that.
What year?
1965.
65. Okay. Yeah.
We could use that. Right? So this is our room where we do a lot of the work. Fit things, assemble things, welding, everything out here. We do all the body work and dirty work across this room in the dirty room.
Yeah.
Because that shit gets everywhere. Ventilation, lots of lights. So we'll do all the mud work, fiberglass work, as much as everything in here, so we keep the shop clean.
Right. Yeah.
Because nobody wants to be around the guy that's going to grind fiberglass all day.
Yeah.
Like nobody likes him that day.
Yeah.
Or that week, actually.
Yeah.
So we keep it in here. So this is an Ultima RS. It's a kit car. It's really tiny on the inside, but it'll, like, we'll never be able to fit into it.
Yeah. No.
Right? But this will be pretty cool when it's done. We got to do a two-tone paint job. It's going to be black. It's going to be reds, gold plating handles, and hardware on the interior.
Yeah.
And we got the rims finished, custom made for these. They're black wheels, red brakes, two-tone, and hopefully have it done for summer. And we are hiring. So we are hiring the right person.
Looking for like body man painter.
We're looking for a metal man. So they can do metal work and kind of just take on a job and understand what's going on. Because, well, we need more people because we're growing.
Yeah. So right here in Edmonton, Alberta.
Right here in Chinatown.
Yeah.
Right in the hood.
All right.
Notice the fridges are taped?
Yeah.
Larry can get in them. So yeah, we built this, eh?
Yeah, the whole.
Because there's no box. So we did this, built it up. We used really nice, proper steel for the inside, like 16 gauge.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Square tubing.
Yeah.
All cold rolled. None of this like iron worker bullshit.
Right.
You know, put it in. It's not done. We got to stitch up a few areas.
Yeah.
Get it all prepped, but I'm waiting until we get a tailgate. Then we'll finish working on this because we have nothing holding it in. It's just, it's there.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to fit the front and then we're going to work on this. You know, a little bit of tools.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy, but nothing too shitty.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah.
Right? Just enough. I'll show you some gold.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see some gold.
Now, for example, we did all these in house, eh?
Okay. Right. Wow. That's cool.
So drop that in the hole. So the whole thing's gonna look like that. Put
Yeah.
together. Slick.
Yeah, it's
Like slick.
yeah.
So we do a lot of Cerakoting too.
Yeah.
Which it's pretty handy. Doesn't scratch good.
Yeah.
Lasts a long time. Like we rebuilt this for a motor. It's all Cerakoted.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Nice finish, looks original.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot of routes like that. Cerakoted for that truck.
Great. That's cool. Yeah, and that's like super durable and heat resistant and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, no, it's
Cerakote.
this is Cerakoted too, right?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Okay. Flexible too.
Flexible, so that's an old shift boot. It's an original, you can't really find one. So blasted it, cleaned it, reconditioned it in Cerakote.
That's cool.
I've done this about 4 million times to show people.
Wow.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's wizardry. You know what I mean? It's like nothing like paint. Here, give it a try. See if you do it with your own eyes.
That's crazy. So then the coating is like stretchy and everything.
It's magic.
Insane. Yeah.
It is magic, right? See, here's some more Cerakoted and gold stuff put together.
Oh yeah.
Gold, Cerakoted handle.
That's cool.
You know, because we've been practicing.
Yeah.
So we've been golding the shit out of everything. Everything. Right?
That's awesome.
Now, when it comes to the strength of gold, we've been finding too. Here, take this, and you can hit it right here. Hit it hard too.
Like right here.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Hit it again. There's nothing. You chip that powder coating.
Yeah.
For the gold.
That's crazy. That's cool.
We've done the valve covers, right?
Yeah. Oh wow.
You can even barbecue in this, and it won't even change the gold. So it's very high heat rating. I'll put these on my 38 Dodge this summer.
Yeah. Yeah, those look good. So this is you gold plated this insert. Is this a separate piece than this, or is
Unbolt them from the back.
Yeah.
Clean this up with some glass cleaner.
Yeah.
Put some gold on this. Leave the dent. Slap it on the car.
That's cool.
Quick and dirty.
Yeah. Nice. That looks good.
Yeah, just parts. And a dog. Race car parts.
Yeah. So you guys spend a lot of time at the track
We
together?
spend a lot of time in the racetrack.
Yeah.
We sponsor a few of the top eliminator dragsters out there,
Okay.
so we're quite
Actually, now
involved.
that you mention it, I think I've seen your logo on some of the stuff out there. Yeah, definitely.
You probably
I
would have
totally
seen this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I totally recall seeing the logo now.
We work really close with Chevy
Yeah.
Reeves, and they have new ownership this year at the racetrack, so there's
Yeah.
some changes. Things are going to get cleaned up. There's going to be some track maintenance and some new things happening.
Right.
There's going to be a few drag events there. We got the national event, Rocky Mountain Nationals, Hot August Nights, and the Monster Trucks. Then there's two new ones coming,
Okay.
but that's to be announced soon.
Okay. Cool.
They'll be worth going to see.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'll show you some pictures of Chevy's car because no one's cars are here because everyone's getting ready to go drag racing
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
month,
100%.
right? So we've done this one. This
Yeah.
is Chevy's car. He's going to be starting up in Spring Fling in Vegas. Start
Okay.
the series early. And then we got some more stuff we're going to be doing to that car. Maybe some gold.
Nice. There you go.
Put some style at the racetrack.
Yeah.
That was my own car that I was very involved in for a long time before the shop opened.
Oh, cool.
Did a lot of nitro racing and alcohol racing a long time ago.
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool.
We also sponsor this one here. Jenna from Michaud Racing. That thing's a rocket.
Yeah.
It's a rocket.
That's cool.
That's a whole carbon fiber, and see, this is all paint.
Yeah.
We painted all that on, painted all that. That was all painted,
Wow.
you know.
And
Well,
you
yeah,
guys
keep the
got
showroom
tons
classy.
of lettering
We have some
and pictures
pictures
everywhere.
of some of the work that we've done. It's kind of hard to get a good picture because, well, you got an iPhone.
Yeah.
And, you know, then sometimes you get a good camera and you're like, oh, these look way better because your shitty iPhone doesn't make a good picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's awesome. So how long have you guys been at this location?
8 years.
8 years here.
8 years. Working here full time, have employees, get rid of a few employees,
Yeah.
get some new employees. It's a business, right?
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. That's cool. Nice.
Keep it nice and open, right?
Yeah.
No tables to collect junk.
Yeah.
Cool fountain. It's for the dogs.
Yeah.
Keeps them calm.
That's good.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all I have in my shop. Oh, I'll show you something real cool. Come with me.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. That is crazy. That's so
There's a
cool.
lot of miles on it. We want to change it to red.
Oh yeah.
Do a bathroom reno.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's tons of cool stuff around here.
Well, yeah, then here's in my office. Just another room.
Yeah.
Clean, organized, and ready. Got a Jaeger machine for the weekends.
There you go. Yeah.
You know, barbecuing, partying, having a good time. And if you're in Edmonton, you're going to be able to come here and buy these magazines right here from this showroom because we're going to start carrying these here for anyone that's too cheap and doesn't want to get a subscription. You come see me, and I will give these to you
There you
for
go.
money.
For money. Yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that before I saw that. That was shit.
The lipstick?
Yeah.
That thing won't have carbs. That's solid jade.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just painted this too
Yeah.
because we got it for free. So, like I said,
Yeah. That's cool.
What do you
This
do
is
with a
like
couple extra?
silver leaf.
yeah, all silver leaf. It's all under the clear.
Yeah.
You can rub toilet cleaner on here. You see our toilet. Somehow nothing comes off.
Yeah.
And it works.
That's cool. And then that's where you mix and paint stuff back there?
Yeah, Krista could show you that. I'm not allowed in that room.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just pay for the stuff and I stay out.
Yeah.
So what we got right here too, this is pretty groovy. It's not really doing anything with cars, right?
Yeah.
So this company, Hardbuckle Audio, they're kind of local, they're in Alberta.
Okay.
So they make these like crazy subs, all the components in-house. I don't know much about it because I'm not an audio guy, but so they made all these carbon fibers and they have their special prototype of whatever they do to make this happen. But so it's here, we've cleared them.
Yeah.
We're gonna block sand them, polish them, and Cerakote them all
Yeah.
because that's what these speakers require. But it's pretty groovy. It's kind of a different product, right? These aren't finished. We still got one more step of polishing, but they look pretty damn cute.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So just let us know what you do here, and then show us your picture.
I do painting. I painted this thing. Like you do custom, we do custom here, anything.
So how much time do you have to something?
I didn't keep track because it's a shop vehicle.
Yeah.
Cody did all the striping.
Yeah.
And I think he did the leaf work on there too. But I don't know, I was probably in the booth with all that for a week,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot going on. We kind of wanted to like demonstrate all this.
Yeah, definitely.
If I could do it over, I'd probably do it different. Because like getting better over the years and like changing how I do things. But
Yeah.
I still like it.
Yeah,
It's a moment in time.
gorgeous piece. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, good, you got the lights. Yeah, you can check out the mixer.
sure.
And we do House of Colors, like Chris was, I think, saying.
Yeah.
We got all our House of Colors stuff in stock, which is nice because sometimes it can be a bit of a wait to order
Right.
it. We got a lot of it.
So you guys can mix up just about any color.
Yeah, it's fun because I can just go in here and if I don't have direction,
Yeah.
I can just do whatever I want, right?
Nice.
And that's what's nice about House of Colors. You can truly make it like custom because
Right.
you can mix anything you want. Then we use the waterborne usually for like the completes. We like to do factory colors for completes just because, I mean, if that's what the customer wants. Because
Right.
then it's easy to do repairs,
Yeah.
to match, and we mix right off the computers.
Okay.
It's all in there. And the odd time we do collision, we can do it.
Nice.
It's nice. Tinting.
Cool.
And yeah, the booth.
Straight.
Yeah, for sure. The lighting.
Yeah.
This
Awesome.
is it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little short for some of the, like we did a Parisienne, and it was like 18 feet, I think.
Yeah.
So some things it's a little short for, it's shorter than the average, and I think they just left the panel off because it cut into the shop too much,
Right.
which is usually okay, but sometimes it can be
Sometimes
This
you
is just
shuffle
like,
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the color match job I gotta do, so I've got all these spray outs.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
just some, just the repairs and
Right.
for a race car, it took a year old, I don't know, it's
Oh.
But yeah,
Cool.
tinting, matching. I like tinting, but it takes time.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, I guess.
Awesome. Cool.
Not much to see.
Yeah. How long have you been painting?
I got my full ticket in 2012, but I went actually to SAIT in Calgary in 2006 to get into this sort of stuff, and I've always kind of just been hired on in the painting direction. I kind of wanted to be a bodyman. I do body work too, but
Yeah.
painting is kind of the way I've been going. So
Cool.
yeah, full-time painter since 2012.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. How long have you been here in this booth?
Oh, I started out with Chris like evenings and weekends because I was bored.
Oh yeah.
Like just helping for free because I like to keep a foot in the custom kind of automotive world. I was doing semi-trucks for a long time.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I wanted to keep in touch with the automotive because it's way different.
Yeah.
So I was doing evenings, weekends here in like 2017.
Yeah.
And I've been here full time 2019.
Oh wow. Cool.
Yeah, he needed help.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it all yourself.
Yeah.
He was painting before that.
Oh wow. Oh cool. That's awesome. Yeah. You're watching Blue Collar Garage Culture Shop.
Blue Collar Garage was founded with a simple idea to bring easy, affordable space to the people, with all-in economic pricing that offers simplicity and confidence. Zero risk, easy in, easy out, 30-day notice guarantee means no lengthy contracts, and reliable space with 24/7, 365 access when you need it and secure while you're away. Blue Collar Garage is proudly Canadian and uniquely Albertan, with locations in Red Deer County, Airdrie, and Lacombe. Visit bluecollargarage.com or call Cole at 403-318-5496 to get started. Let's roll.
That was Chris and Christa at Sideshow Fabrication and Paint. Next, we're headed over to 380 Motorsport and Custom to check out their cool shop and some of the cool projects that they've got going on. Shane and Barb Gilroy, just outside of Mayerthorpe, and they built themselves a cool retro looking shop, including a brick facade and some cool antique lighting and other fixtures, appliances, what's the word I'm looking for? Other cool vintage touches on their shop. He's got a lot of really cool patina style, rat rod style trucks and cars and even motorcycles that he's built in there. Check out the rest of this video to see some of those projects as well as his shop, and we'll even fire up a couple of his projects and see how they sound in this chilly cold weather we've got right now. Be sure to head over to 380 Motorsport and Custom on YouTube and check out their channel and follow along with these builds that they've got going on right now. Like the Pontiac and the cab over, you will surely not be disappointed. Who surely, I don't know. We're here with Shane Gilroy, right?
That's right.
At 380 Motorsport and Custom, checking out their shop today. So,
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm Shane. This is my shop. This is what I do. And we started our own channel a few months ago, and we're taking a crack at it. See what happens. We're finding some success so far, so it's pretty exciting, actually.
That's good. Yeah, we've been following along with some of the projects. I'm excited to see what happens with some
I
of them.
appreciate that. Awesome. But yeah, anyways, this is my shop. Just a quick, so we built the shop about 8 years ago. We did have trouble building it with, we had a real bad windstorm and it blew it down. Yeah, but it was actually kind of a bit of a, what are you going to say, like a blessing, because we ended up with extra rafters with insurance, like with that kind of deal. And then, so I was able to build a pole shed, which has been real handy to keep the extra stuff and kind of help keep this place clean, right? So, and then with it, when I built this, I had the intentions of, I wanted an old school, gas station-y shop vibe, right? So that's why I sprung a little extra, got the brick on the front, and then over the years I've collected some, some signs and some antiques and stuff like that. So,
that's really cool. It looks really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the brick on the outside's awesome.
Kind of makes it, right?
When we pulled in, I had to get some drone footage of us.
Yeah, awesome.
Rolling into the driveway with old trucks and stuff set up. So that's cool.
Bet.
Yeah. So tell us about some of the projects you got.
Yeah. So we can start with this Pontiac. So I had a friend of mine. He was bugging me for quite a while because I didn't, until this is really the first vehicle that I've worked on for someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. So he had bugged me for a while, and I'm leery because I do my own thing and I do it the way I like it. But he's like, no, man. He's like, oh, just do it the way you would do it, right? Yeah. So I said I'd work on this old Pontiac for him. So this is a 1940 Pontiac, and what I'm in the midst of working on it, obviously, but setting it down on an S10 chassis is what I'm doing with this car, right? Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm cutting, I'm clearancing the inner fenders. I got it back half. I still have to. He got the he got the coilovers. I got to build the 4 links, so I'm waiting for some parts to get that back half in. Yeah. And then we'll, and this car is going to stay, I'm going to try and preserve it the best I can to be a patina car. Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love patina stuff.
Yeah, you bet. I like it because, I'm not a fancy painter guy stuff. So I don't love doing that. And then also I don't feel bad about driving them.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. You can drive them and use them as much as you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Not worried. I still drive mine in the winter sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. No, I hear you for sure.
Yeah, very cool. So is it sitting down on the S10
It's down on the S10 chassis right now.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't have the back half yet.
Yeah.
I'm at the point you can see where I'm clearancing still, and then I have to build some body mounts, and then I got to go to the tire shop because we're going to get the wheels that he wants.
Yeah.
The wheels and tires that we kind of picked out. So then I can go ahead and make sure I'm just right.
Yeah,
so, yeah, you betcha. So,
No, super cool. I love the back suicide doors. And
suicide
stuff on
doors. It's a real gangster looking car,
it.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And another really neat thing with this car is it was, I could show you on the back.
Sure.
Yeah. So it was bought, well, in 1940, it was bought at Stan Reynolds.
Oh,
At his
cool.
car dealership, right?
Oh, wow.
So Stan got out of the war, started a car dealership, and that's what the badging, it was bought at his.
Wow. Yeah,
So
that's some crazy cool history.
yeah, for sure. And then obviously people know the
Yeah.
Reynolds Museum, right? So
Yeah,
it
Reynolds
turns-
is a big name around here, so that's cool. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely. So this is what I'm working on mostly right now.
Yeah.
And then behind, just over here in the middle, my other project that I've had on the go for quite a while is this. It's a 49 GMC cab over.
Right.
And this one I've got started. I'm putting a 12 valve Cummins in this one.
Yeah.
Well, it's in there. I do have a lot of work left to do.
Yeah.
But so I bought this truck a long time ago. It was used to be a fire truck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the badging on the door indicated it came from Silton, Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Which is kind of neat, right?
Yeah.
So, but I gumballed it and stuff, kind of make it my own. But anyways, it's going on a chassis that I built, and it's going to be a real long and running on diesel. So,
Love it.
yeah.
Long and low.
Yeah, long and low. Yeah,
Yeah.
when we could take a look at it here, but when it's down on the ground and aired out, that whole frame will sits on the ground, right? So
that's
it's
awesome.
going to be real low. Yeah, you
That's
betcha.
really cool.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you doing like a flat deck on the back? Or?
I think for a little bit. So if we could take a look here. So
Yeah.
I think for a little bit I'm gonna drive it the way it is, but you can see down here I have some hugger rear fenders.
Yeah.
Right. So and it's the same thing. Once it's on the ground, those fenders will sit on the ground. The tire will be right up. So I think for a little bit, I'm thinking maybe a ramp truck one day, something like that. But for now, I think because it's been a while and I got some other projects, I just want to drive it around like an old rat rod, right?
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
you betcha. So
That's sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have to come back and check it out when it's
yeah, for sure. I
It's
can
on the
show you a
road,
little
too.
bit. I've been doing, like I said, I'm not a real, I don't know how to put it. I'm not a real fit and finish type guy. I'm not a paint shop guy. I'm not an upholstery guy, but the interior on that, I like doing that, but I'll show you. I'm dimple dyeing and building some seats, aluminum stuff, lots of rivets, I like that stuff,
Yeah,
right? So I'll show you that if you'd like
No,
to.
I definitely think you're headed in a really cool direction. I like the
I
fenders.
appreciate
and
it.
stuff
Yeah,
too.
you betcha.
No, it's awesome.
Yep. No, I think it'll be a real unique vehicle to see going down the road, right?
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
Yeah, for sure. So this engine is the old mechanical 12 valve, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. 12 valve 5.9. So it's
Cool.
it'll be a noisy, obnoxious old machine, I'm sure. Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, you
Yeah, the way
bet.
it should be. Yeah.
Yep. And then I built my lug nuts and stuff like that, and I built just everything. I tried to make it look real, just rat roddy, aggressive,
looks
tough
good.
looking.
I like
Yeah,
it.
thank you. And the kegs and the
Yeah.
you betcha. So, and if you'd like, I could show you just quick what I got going on with the interior.
Yeah.
So like I indicated, I like to do aluminum work. I like to do that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
that's cool. That looks awesome.
Looks tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like mechanical looking stuff. I like, just industrial type. Yeah,
Yeah.
you betcha.
So these
And
are like copper
Yeah,
rivets.
just the smashy kind. I searched on like eBay and Kijiji and stuff, and
Yeah.
then I found I found some, and they're like, well, you got to buy them like 1,000. So I got a couple thousand of these
Nice.
things. Yeah, and it wasn't too bad, like
They're
price
cool.
wise.
The
Yeah.
contrast and stuff.
Yeah.
the aluminum, the copper,
Yeah, you betcha. And
Oh,
I got the
that's
same thing going on a little bit in my little old 51 Chevy there
Oh, cool.
too. So, but yeah, that's the stuff I like to do, but because I like it, but also stuff I can do, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you betcha. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah, you betcha. So then this little, I mentioned this little 51 Chevy here. So that truck, that's the first one I ever did. It went through a few phases in its life. I restored that little old truck. Well, what happened when I was a little kid, I was 14. I went to the neighbor, he had a bunch of old trucks. I bought one from him, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, well, by the time I'm 16, I'm gonna be driving this thing. But turns out you need money, and so I ended up selling, excuse me, I ended up selling that truck, and then I bought, later on, I got a job. Later on, I was probably 20 or something. I bought another one off the same guy, followed by Evansburg, a fella named Joe Wyszynski.
Okay.
So I bought another one from him, and then that's the one I restored.
Nice.
So, and then it started out a dark blue, and then it was a matte black for a while. Now it's this olive drab with the star and stuff, and this is my favorite rendition of it so far.
Yeah, it's cool.
And I upgraded, the engine and the wheels and tires and brakes and all that over the years, right? So
it's definitely a recognizable truck.
Yes,
from
it's
your channel. It's something that I can pick out in a picture or whenever I see it. Yeah,
appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little unique, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you betcha. And then we can take a look too, because then that was my latest project prior. That's the one I finished prior to this car. Is my little trailer that I made for it. So I made a little rat rod trailer kind of to match the truck, the same rear fenders and so on and so on. So yeah,
let's go take a close look.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
that's cool. What kind of engine are you running in?
So this has a 383 stroker.
Oh wow.
Yep, you betcha. So that's my dilemma. Everyone wants LSs, and they're awesome, and I love them. Yep, they're great. I built this 383 a long time ago. Real strong engine, still real good, and then also too, we moved and stuff. So I had bought a fast EFI for it. Yeah. And then because in our busyness, I didn't get a chance to put it on right away.
Oh yeah.
Right. So then finally, okay, let's put it on, and it's fine. But now it's like, looking back, it's like LS, right? Yeah. But it's so good, like it's so strong, so healthy. Yeah. It is what it is now, right?
And I mean, it's also unique. Like everyone's got LS and stuff. I love LS too. I'm putting an LS in my Buick. Yeah. And stuff, but everyone's got an LS now. So now it's almost cool to run back into the small block Chevys that used to be the LS. Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good in the world. I find, because I did a couple in my other couple little trucks. I got some LSs in those, and they just run so good. They do. They don't overheat. They're just good that way, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, you're right. It's just fine. Yep. Yeah. You betcha. And it's
very cool.
Yep. And then so then this is, like I said, this was my latest project, my little trailer here. Yeah. To haul. I've rode motorcycles my whole life, so I always got a passion for them, and I think I'll have a spot in my heart for them. So, so I wanted something I could haul my little motorcycles around on and stuff. I got one up on the wall here. Yeah. This little fella, right? So I built this little trailer on air. I haven't had a chance to really use it. Yeah. Because I finished it just before it snowed. So betcha.
It's super cool. I love that it just lays right out and you can drive right on it. The fenders and stuff all look awesome on there. Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, it was a bit of a feat to get that. Well, two things: to get the air ride to work with that, the link and stuff, but then to keep all that hidden in the fender, right? Mm-hmm. I originally wanted a big wide tire like the truck, but then I actually ended up going a little skinnier tire just so I could get everything inside there, right? Other than the arm itself.
Yeah, because it is all just tucked away.
I like how it turned out. I think it's very clean and hidden. Yeah. As best as I could do it anyways, right? And just another quick note too, just kind of a fun fact is these old Kragers that are on here, I went with them, because I had them, but it's also, so when I did this truck years and years and years ago, those are the wheels that I had on it, right? Okay, yeah. So then I put these on, the junkyard dogs I put on a long time ago, but I thought it'd be fun to have the original old, right? Yeah, so.
No, it looks good. It goes with the truck perfectly, and it's crazy that it's, like if you looked at it and you didn't know anything about it, you'd just be like, how is it laying on the ground?
How does it work?
How do you take that anywhere?
How does it work? So. Yeah, you betcha.
Very cool. Yeah, and then tell us about this bike and this contraption you got.
So this is a 73 XS 650, the old Yamaha. I didn't realize at the time I wanted an old bike I could bob. I didn't do much research. So then I found this one on Kijiji, and it was cheap, and it ran and everything, but it was ratty, right? All original ratty. So, but I found it anyways. I'm like, perfect. But then I got reading. I think these XS 650s have like a cult following. People, because they're easy to bob, right? People love to bob them, and they're kickstart as well as electric start. So you can make it look real retro, right?
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
Yeah, you betcha. So I still I did a little bit. I bobbed it, and I'm working on it. But again, busy, so I haven't finished yet. I still got lots to do. And then this my rack, it seems to work good. I hung a dirt bike up there for a long time because like as a test, it'll be okay. But so I built this thing to fit to the wall, snatch block mount up there, and then I actually waited. I was being cheap. I watched Princess Auto Flyer forever till that 110 winch went on sale, and then I'm like, now's the time. So then I went ahead and so I put these in here for just to lock it down, so it's not hanging off the winch. But it literally will just lay the bike down, right?
Cool.
It's actually pretty slick.
Yeah, you get some cool art, but then it's also like functional, like back down and up.
And you could even just hang it out here and work on it if you want, right?
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, you betcha. It works very well. And then, like I said, I wanted to make it look like an old shop, so then that works real well, right? It fits with some of the signs, and you betcha.
That's cool.
Yep. And then the same with my shelving and all that. I purposely, like, I think I even came across an old bolt bin, like an old steel. I'm like, no, man, I want to build so it looks like it's old, right? So the wood and I just really enjoy that. Like even my trim of the windows, the trim of I enjoyed doing that, staining it to make it look like and that's why I purposely went with the plywood as opposed to tin or something. I just wanted the old look, right? You betcha. So I think I like how it turned out, and I think it does have that old school vibe to it, right?
Yeah.
So, you betcha.
Very cool.
Right on.
Yeah, so tell us about some of your memorabilia and collectibles.
Yeah, so I started collecting a long time. I think when I was a little kid, my grandma always took us to antique stores, so I think that may be. And then I've always liked old vehicles and stuff, so I think that's where the love of old stuff came from. So, but so then. I bought a few things, or found, like, so I just try to find stuff, and then I bought a few things quick, and then I got to the point where like a few things, and now I just look for the things that are the right price, or the things that really catch my eye, or the things that I really like, right? So a lot of this, like most of the stuff come from many places, but a few of them, I got a handful of things. So there was a fella in the city had a store called Curiosity Inc.
Okay.
Yep, a real nice guy. His name is Alex Archibald. Anyways, when my wife and I were at an antique store, and we seen a card for this Curiosity Inc. And so we went there, and he had a real nice little shop, and he was brand new at the time, and he was real fair with his prices and stuff. And
cool.
So then right away I was able to snag a few of these signs for a reasonable price, right? Yeah. And then a few more just auctions and stuff like that, right? So
nice.
Yep.
Very cool. Yeah, and then all your shelves and stuff in here. Like this is a nice little storage space.
So my plan was like even the old Coke machine. So this was actually my father-in-law gave me this, and it had been sitting for 30, 40 years. Right. He had it from a business he used to have back in the day. But anyways, he gave me the old pop machine, and I plugged it in, and it just works. Cool. I got it on like the coldest level, or the lowest level, and it just ice cold. So it's awesome. Cool. Yeah, awesome. You betcha.
Do you know like what year it's from, or how old it is?
I believe it's from the 70s. Yeah. I think, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah, you're probably right. I was gonna say late 60s.
Yeah,
early 70s.
You betcha. Yeah. We found some coins, some nickels that were in the dispenser. Yeah. And what were they? They were like mid 60s, mid 60s coins. Yeah. So I assume that's when it was. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's so. Awesome. But so it works real well for me. It's been flawless. I do have to get my little light working. Yeah. But other than that, it just keeps my drinks ice cold.
That's cool.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, you betcha. Yeah. So, and little things like this too, the lights and stuff. Those are old, right? I got those at a farm auction. Yeah. Those little lights and stuff, right? So. Yeah, you betcha.
Very cool.
And then, stick up some license plates, right? Because everyone likes license plates. So, and then my thinking was, so then what I did have until bigger projects, but I had a motorcycle stand lift, like that I made one. It's out in my pole shed there, but I had my motorcycle set up in here, kind of a little spot to because of the mez. I wanted a mez. I didn't want a mez for storage.
Yeah.
I wanted a mez to, you know, hang out and
Yeah.
watch a show or just keep my paperwork and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So
It's like that's your functional air compressor. That's the actual.
yeah,
compressor from
so
the shop?
yeah, you betcha. So I just, for space reasons, I decided to put it up there.
Yeah.
But then I noticed it when it ran, it shook my window and stuff,
yeah.
and I'm like, I don't like it. So then I actually put the compressor itself down under the bench.
Oh, I
but
see.
kept the
Yeah.
tank up there, right? And I've had intentions of I'm going to build a little shelf over it. Well, kind of like a guard, but also a little shelf. Just, you know, you could sit on it or set some stuff on it or whatever, right? So, but yeah, now it's on the floor, so it doesn't shake my.
There's some
Doesn't shake my wall.
cool lights over there on the bench.
Yep,
and stuff too.
same
Yeah.
thing. The lights and stuff. I just buy. I think those ones I bought at an antique store. Or I can't remember those ones, but yeah, you betcha. Just that little chainsaw up in the corner. I was at a farm auction this summer. $5, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that old Pioneer Yeet.
That's cool.
Why not, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Why
definitely.
not buy it? Yeah, yeah, you betcha. Thank you.
Yeah, I love the old 7-Up sign. 7-Up.
That actually might be one of my favorites. Just it was a birthday present from my wife actually,
nice.
but yeah, and
Good
she
job.
bought and she yeah, you betcha. And she bought it from Alex. I think it might be one of my favorites on account of the uniqueness of it,
Yeah.
right? You know, it was, I think, well, with the 7-Up, it was kind of copyrighted. I mean, it's legit, but just with the uniqueness of the St. Louis shoe store, you know, it's you won't see another one like that around, right?
No.
That's the beauty of
And
that
is it wood?
it was a sheet of plywood, yeah.
Wow.
That someone had painted.
And for it to have lasted that long. Too.
Where was it that
And
it's not totally rotten, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's still
Yep.
that recognizable. There's steel signs in way worse shape than that.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yep, absolutely. And I can't tell you for sure how old it is, but you can tell it's old,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You know, when was the last time you seen a shoe store and repair in a billiards? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So very old. Yeah, that actually might be one of my favorites. Just again, like I said, the uniqueness of it, right? So that's cool. Yep. Awesome. And then in an attempt to get my kids to hang out with me more, I built a dartboard.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then upstairs you'll see too, hanging in the roof. I can lower that down. It's a slot car, right?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you betcha. But like I said, that wasn't
really cool.
That wasn't an attempt to get my kids to hang out in the garage more, right? It worked. They hung out a little bit.
Let's go up there and take a look.
Yeah, absolutely. Head on up. So then, so up here, what I did was a fellow I work with. I was talking about getting an old, he's like, I got an old granary. So then it was shady. It was shady hauling it home because it was real rickety. But I hauled the old granary home and then I salvaged as much of this shiplap wood as I could, right?
Oh,
I was
cool.
even cautious not to knock some of the moss off it, right? I was real cautious about it. And then I debated like how to finish it, but I left the jagging it because every end was jaggy. So I just left the jagged ends sticking out. And then I just started to decorate it like I'd like it. And little things like this was nailed to it. So I had to keep one of them.
Oh yeah.
The old coffee can filling a hole or something, right? So,
no,
but yeah, cool. And then just, like I said, just keep looking for, old antiques, couple, that was, I think, IKEA or something, that little couch, and it's a piece of junk, but I just needed something, so.
Very cool.
But yeah, it's my little, I come up here and watch, watch MASH or something when I need to take a break. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, you betcha.
Yeah.
And then these lights, I think they were originally old yard lights, but a lady in town here has a garage sale all the time, and I bought them from her.
Oh, cool.
Just stuff like that, right?
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of really cool stuff. So how does this work?
Oh yeah, so show you. So I haven't had it down in a long, long time, but I got it on a pulley system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you just got to give it the old. Just watch yourself. Heave ho.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I think then
then that hooks on there. Yeah.
There you go. And then
Cool.
it is a little bit. You can give it
the
tweak, right? But
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's sweet. Yeah, that's fun.
And again, I haven't had it down in a long time, so it's pretty dusty. My kids don't come out here much anymore.
No.
But yeah, and then we plug it in and they'd race cars around. Right?
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Really cool. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And good way to keep it up and out of the way. And
that's right.
That way you're not taking it apart and putting it back together all the time.
That's right. Yep. You betcha.
Very cool.
So like I said, so when the wind blew my shop down before it was built,
Yeah.
so then I got new rafters, so then I saved them and repaired a couple to do this.
Yeah.
And then as time went, like, so then later on, we lived here a year or two, and then everything got hailed, like big hail.
Oh,
It wrecked my shop. We had to get a new roof on my house. It wrecked the little car we had at the time.
Oh,
like
no.
it was bad, right? So
Yeah.
insurance paid new tin. So then I did it myself. So then I was able to tin this as well,
Nice.
right? So it worked out real well. So this is my pole shed. I'm really lucky and to have this, and I enjoy having this because it keeps your shop,
Yeah.
keeps this, keeps the stuff on the, out of the shop. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so here's my old C30. Now I think this truck
Oh,
was
yeah.
repainted once way back in the day.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's original,
That's awesome.
and it's a sweet old truck.
That is
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, it's a real nice
Big
truck.
crew cab dually. Yeah.
Yep, camper special, so it has the the
Oh, yeah.
camper, and this one has I've never seen it before either, but it's got, I can show you quick, but it's got shocks where the box meets the cab,
Oh, okay.
right, to cushion them. But
Yeah.
yeah, a real sweet old truck.
That is cool.
I haven't done a ton to it. The mirrors were cruddy. I redid them, and I did lower it a little and stuff.
Yeah.
But it has a big block that actually ran real good, but it's got a tick to it now.
Oh,
so,
does it?
so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do there now. So,
Right.
but yeah, so that's my old C30. I really enjoy that truck. It's actually a real pleasure to drive as
Yeah,
well.
That's
Actually,
cool.
yeah,
it
you
looks
betcha.
good looking truck. For
Yeah,
sure.
thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
saw you take. Did you take a road trip in this one to go pick up another project?
Yes.
In one of your videos.
Yeah, definitely did. Yeah, my wife and I, we grabbed an old Cherokee that we're
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
We
that's
want to
what it is,
restore
yeah.
that for her one day, so we used it to go grab that. Yep.
That's cool.
I drove it quite a bit before it started ticking, but
Yeah.
but even then you could tell the engine it ran good, but it felt weak, right?
Yeah.
So you could tell something was going on. So
Cool.
yeah, you betcha.
And then this must be the motorsport part.
This
of,
is the
creating
motorsport part.
custom.
Yeah. So yeah, I used to ride dirt bikes and stuff a lot, and then some buddies and I would go 4x4, and we all had 4x4s and stuff. We'd go 4x4ing and stuff, and then I got it in my mind that I wanted something that you could go fast, right? So then this is the what they call it, Ultra 4 buggy. So then I raced it in the States a bit and stuff, and
Oh, cool.
and yeah, so like it's the it has to rock crawl. That's why the big 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to go fast over them big bumps, them big whoops, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I built it, and then that takes a real toll on your schedule and your pocketbook.
Yeah.
So we kind of stepped back from that from a little while, right? Because I mean, it's so expensive to go, so
Yes.
expensive to do it, and then you wreck stuff, and
Yeah.
and you need lots of time, and yeah. But it's been a hoot, and now I have it, so I still enjoy. And it's real good right now. Nothing's broken, everything's working. So I enjoy just taking it out and ripping
Oh,
it
yeah,
now and then.
yeah.
Yeah, you
That's cool.
betcha. So
That's awesome.
yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah. And then you got a nice spot to store all
To
your
store all my stuff.
harnesses
Yeah.
and stuff like that you might need. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's definitely handy to have this.
Yep. And this a little while ago too, we did another episode where I built what do they call them, adventure rack for my little 4x4.
Yeah.
So I store that back there too.
Oh, cool.
Right? You need
Yeah.
you need
Oh, I did see that video too. Actually. Yeah.
yeah, you need some room to keep your junk, right?
Yeah.
So a couple old trucks I've collected over the years. This old Ford, we got at an auction sale. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. We have a line on a 50s rollback.
Oh, okay.
So I'm debating I might actually sell that and pull some finances and maybe try to snag that old rollback. I think it'd be fun to have, right?
So yeah, that'd be cool.
But otherwise, these might be future projects, right? Yeah, you betcha.
Very cool.
And right now they're just yard art. So
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a little yard.
yeah,
art, Yeah.
you betcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we could take a look at these two little trucks.
For sure.
This truck, so this is a 1964 Chevy. It got nicknamed on account of the duck. It got nicknamed the duck truck. My family calls it the duck truck,
duck
so
truck.
it's the duck truck. Yeah.
Awesome.
So I've had this one for quite a while too. It used to be like that red oxide primer brown. Right. That's how it used to be, and then I repainted it like this. So this is actually kind of you can tell, you can tell it's an old beater, but I enjoy driving this so much because it's I don't care. Like I mean, I care. I don't want to wreck it, but I don't care I'll go down a gravel road, whatever.
Yeah,
right?
it looks like a fun rig.
It's great for that. Yep. And it had a few engines in its life, but it had a big block because I had one.
Yeah.
And then something happened to it. So now it has. I just put in probably 6 months, a year ago. I put in a 6 liter.
Okay.
Right. So it actually runs real strong and real nice now. Right.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so that's a great little truck. I enjoy driving it. Yep.
Cool.
It's just, like I said, I'm so cheap on this.
Yeah.
Steel wheels, I just painted them, right?
Yeah.
And just, it's got the original diff and still got the drum brakes, right?
Yeah.
And I just really enjoy driving it, right?
Just something you can use and abuse a little bit.
And until I put the 6 liter, it had manual steering too.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
now it's got power steering, which is quite nice.
You must have had a bigger steering wheel on it.
No, I just powered through. Yeah, I just powered through. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, just like I said, a super cheap old truck that I just bomb around in, right?
Yeah.
It's a blast. Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. And then, so then this other truck, it's a 78 Chevy K10.
Yeah.
So then, my daughter, she was turning 16. So then we had the little Mazda that we were driving regularly. We made a deal with her. Once she's 16, you pay us half, and we sold. So we kind of, that she inherited that car, right? So I'm like, I need something to drive. So then I found an old truck that was all in pieces and stuff, and anyways, that's why I came up with this little truck. So it's something to drive regularly,
Very
right?
cool. Yeah.
And then it did have a 350 in it as far as an engine, but I was like, oh yeah, I'll just keep that for a little bit. But as I was putting it together and painting it and doing stuff and some material, I'm like, I'm gonna put an LS in it anyways.
Yeah.
So then I just threw I went with that one. I went with a 5.3.
Yeah.
I just wanted something little fuel efficient, just something nice to drive. So
reliable, but
Yeah.
still got some power and stuff. Yeah.
Still a little onion. So it's actually quite a nice truck to drive also, other than it's real rough.
Right.
With the leaf spring.
Yeah,
yeah. And these highways around here too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
but yeah, so that's my little truck that I drive lots, right?
That's cool.
So yeah, you bet.
Awesome. This is Blue Collar Garage Culture Shop, and this was, I want to say thanks to Shane and Barb for having us out at their shop and showing us around. And make sure you go and check out their YouTube channel as well, and you can follow along with these awesome builds. I know I will be, and I will be back hopefully to check out some of the progress on some of these rides later.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you. That was 380 Motorsport and Custom. Thanks for tuning in to Blue Collar Garage Culture Shop and checking out this episode. Be sure to tune in 2 months to check out the next episode, where we've got some cool shops and garages to check out once again. Thanks, guys. Keep cruise culture alive.